All right, here we go for the first veranda tour of the year. Oh, flippy neck. All right, start at this end. Got some flowers going on here and here, growing from seed, so they're going to take a bit of a while. And there's one of my mints. I call it English mint, but I think technically it was Mexican mint. And here's some garlic chives and some Vietnamese coriander growing roots. More garlic chives and some basil. 2 types of thyme. Over here, Malabar spinach. The last few days it's finally decided to start climbing. And some Vietnamese coriander grown from cuttings. 2 types of tomato. It's my first time in my life to grow tomatoes, so I really don't know what I'm doing. But here goes. We've got some little babies. Is that good? Should we have baby tomatoes? I don't know. And here's another one. Also a full-size tomato with basil on the bottom. And over here are 2 different types of mini tomato. Got the poles ready. Not in direct sun, or should I say they have indirect sun. We have to see how they go. And over here, chives. This is an old plant. It's about 5 years old. It just keeps coming back every year. These are new this year. And 2 or 3 different types of rosemary. They've been growing well for a few years. Over here, more basil. It's grown from seed. This year's parsley, I bought seedlings, and they're replacing these that were 2 years old, and later I'm going to dig up the roots and see if I can do anything with them. And then here is another mini tomato, and my poor papalo plants, I think they're being eaten by slugs at night. I'm on the 2nd floor of the veranda, but slugs are a devil. So I've got to come out at night with a torch and deal with those little buggers, because they're eating all the baby leaves. Over here we've got 2 more mints that have been decimated. This decimation started 3 weeks ago with these, with tiny little caterpillars. The buggers, they get earlier every year. It's madness. More Vietnamese coriander, again grown from cuttings. And anise hyssop. This is mad. I think this is in its 6th or 7th year. Every winter it just gets cut back to the ground, and then this happens. It goes crazy. And sage, semi-wild. Let it go. Got some more flowers down there. Over here, more basil grown from seed. This is my old rosemary. It must be about 15 years old now. It wasn't doing well in its original area, and I put it over here to dry out and die, but it didn't die. And this is some old sage as well. So this is kind of not super productive, but it just sits here in the corner. And some more Vietnamese coriander. These are not doing well. These are the original plants I got last autumn from Mercari. And the original plants aren't doing well. But when I took cuttings from them and rooted them in water, those are doing really well. And this is more thyme and marjoram, and this is on its about 15th year. And again, every winter this just goes back to nothing. and it keeps coming back every year. I just had to do a neem oil spray because those little buggers are killing too many things. And soon these will come out, and I think I'll put more basil in here. So there we go, looking back. I wish I knew how to grow tomatoes, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's got lots of good stuff. It's got good stuff in the soil. I've got a reef guano, high in potassium, I put as well. So I don't know what's going to happen. As Trump would say, let's wait and see. I've never seen it before. Let's wait and see. All right. Ouch, that's it. It's got a wet leg. All right, and the hose comes there, connected to a hose coming from near the washing machine. It goes down the back, and that curls up here, and then I do my watering. Now I've got no trees now. There used to be a big fir tree here, and another tree, and until this year, for about 5 or 6 years, there was a lime tree here, and that just died this winter. It's not surprising because my trees get huge and the soil never gets changed, and after, in some cases, 20 years, but usually about 5 or 6, between 5 and 10, my big trees kind of peg out. All right, let's look back the other way. There's the view. And of course, inside is another story. Inside is Day of the Triffids.